Welcome to Twisted Strands. Let me see if I can get the cat in here. Welcome to Twisted Strands. This is episode 245. This is Cleo. Hey, say hi. Yeah. No F's given. Was that a look she was? And my name is Jeannie, but you can call me jadee, which is my name on Ravelry and all that. Thanks for your patience. I'm trying to stick to a somewhat regular schedule, but it's been about 2 weeks since I podcasted. So sorry about that. I did finish things though. Let me start with finished objects. There's going to be finished objects. Thank you. Works in progress. A little bit of spinning. And stuff and junk. Always stuff and junk in this one, isn't there? Anyway, that's Cleo. She's eating now. Oh, let me start with a thank you. I wanted to say thank you to Kina. She knows who she is, for the pocket unicorn. I've been meaning to make a unicorn. I had a pattern from, what is it? Oh, Simply Knitting and Simply Crochet had a pattern that was a unicorn. But you know what? Now I'm going to just use this one. So thank you very much, Limitless Crafter. Limitless Crafter has a podcast sometimes, and she knows what I'm talking about. But she did recently podcast. But anyway, she also has an Etsy shop, if I'm not mistaken, and it's recently been her birthday, if all the Facebook and Instagram photos are anything to go by. So happy birthday, girl. And my laundry is dry. I can hear the buzzing. I hope you can't. Although that would make me kind of look like a crazy person, wouldn't it? Oh well, you already know I'm a little nuts. Spinning. Yes, I did some spindle spinning. Here it is. It looks like just boring old white fluff. It was spindle spun. I don't usually spin using my spindles, but my craft room with the spinning wheels has been still taken over by my sewing obsession. So I combined 2 different fiber samples into this. Oh, now it wants to focus. Fabulous. Anyway, so this is my finished spinning, first of the year. Boop. And this is finished. It doesn't have the fringe. It has not been blocked yet. But it's done. Done hooking with this. See? Isn't it pretty? And Cascade. Sorry, Dad was playing with a flashlight. Anyway, Cascade, Hollywood in purple, and Barocco Comfort is what I used for this. I need to block it and then add fringe, and that's it. All the ends are woven in. This is where I was the last time I spoke to you, so I did this much. Or was it this much? I really don't know. I think it was this much. And I did decide to edge it in the dark purple. Forgetting where the camera is. So now that I've shown you, I'm going to wash block, and it'll be fringed. I am going to add fringe to it. And onto the works in progress. Right now, ooh, did you feel the earth move? Sorry about that. I made a bunch of progress on the prayer shawl. See? Actually, it's just a plain old Lion Brand pattern, and it's the homespun thick and quick stripes. And 11 needles, size 11, 8 or 8mm needles, and it's a cute little, easy to memorize checkerboard pattern. So I've got about 20 inches done. Need to do about 15 more, and then I'll knit the other part of the shawl. So this is a bit of a slog, but it's good for working on when I'm not concentrating on games. Yeah, I don't have plans to start a new project except maybe the unicorn, because I have so many whips, it's a little overwhelming. Oh, and one more note about the finished chevron ripple scarf. My notes. That was designed by Kara Gunza. So, there's that. That's all my notes, I think. Ah! Yes, it's... That's all the notes I have. I didn't really write them. I typed them this time. Oh, and this is... This of the Baroque, this of the Cascade Hollywood, and this of the Baroque Comfort is all I had, so I'm going to use mostly white with a little bit of pizzazz for the fringe. What else? Let's go on to Stuff and Junk. I have been reading High Courage, a children's, older children's book by C.W. Anderson. It's got some beautiful illustrations. And funny note about C.W. Anderson, I actually, at my last estate sale that I went to, I found a print by him, or maybe even an original. I was so tempted, but I didn't have the money, and it wasn't what I was looking for. C.W. Anderson is well known for his illustrations and writing of horse-related books for young people, mostly, I think. And because I was in a horsey book mood, I am reading that instead of Trials of the Earth, which I still haven't finished. I haven't even looked at it lately. Sorry. Yeah, I know. Sometimes I read children's books. What can I say? Let me see. Someday I'm going to do a what I found at the yard's estate sales, because I found a lot of good things in the last one, including some very nice yarn from a local yarn store. And what have I been watching? We went to see Ready Player One this Saturday, and I really liked it. It's got a lot of 80s references, which was cute. I grew up during that time. It wasn't always a good time for me, so I wasn't so obsessed with what George Michael's was singing. I was being bullied and being obsessed with horses and Stuff and Junk. Yeah, so anyway, saw Ready Player One. I saw the first 2 episodes of a show on Freeform called Siren, and that was pretty good. I liked it. I'm gonna watch more of it. My other favorite shows are Superstore, AP Bio, South Park, Tosh.0. Yeah. Oh, and The Office. I love watching The Office. So anyway, what am I looking at this week? I just received this in the mail recently. the latest Knit Simple, and overall, nothing really rings my bell in this issue. It's a lot of blue and white stripes, as you can easily tell from the cover. And they have, you know what I'm impressed by? I really kind of like this freaking tank top, and it's not even in this issue. It's an ad, of course. I kind of want to make that. But anyway, it's a lot of airy knits, knit on big needles. It's clouds for kids. So if you like weather-related paraphernalia, or you have someone you don't know what they want for their baby or toddler, maybe it'd be good for you. Oh, it does have creating colors to die for. That's pretty interesting. It's not even really written, though. It's just a bunch of pictures, really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. Not all that much information. Just pretty pictures. It says it has 8 free shawl patterns. What it really is go onto our website and find the patterns yourself. So, meh. Now, yeah, like I said, lots of navy stripes. And a bikini. I can imagine going into the pool with this, getting it wet, and I haven't used elastic or anything. I don't know if it has elastic. But, oh my god, I just see those my cat is having fun playing with something. What are you doing? Cleo's playing. So, yeah, a hell of a lot of white, blue, navy. And, God, I start recording. Everybody's awake. Everybody's playing and shit. Jeez. Navy, blue, white, and red. A lot of it. And here's what I was talking about with clouds. Cloud and weather-centered issue here. So, I mean, it's cute, I guess. But just, if I saw this issue on the rack, I would probably not pick it up. I hate to say that about an issue. But really, there's not much here for me. I did like the pattern here for the socks. I think those are pretty. But it's for a thicker weight than you're used to. It uses it's designated, I think, as a 2. Let me check number 18. Let's go quickly and check it, because I did not review the magazine again before turning on the camera. Here we go. Yeah, it uses DK weight yarn. So the lace tube socks, I mean, they'd be really super thick. So maybe just for walking around in the house or something, but there's fairy wings made out of plastic coated wires, chunky white yarn. Yeah, it's more like a kid's craft product. But yeah, not a huge fan of this time around. Kind of blah. So if you don't already subscribe to it, maybe give it a pass if you're like-minded. Yeah, she is losing her shit. I guess we woke her up. Anyway, yes, that is everything, I think. Well, thank Kina. Oh, and I want to thank you for joining me today. I've been adjusting to a new medicine. Kind of makes me tired. All I want to do when I get home from work is relax on the recliner and What I've been playing a lot of Phone Destroyer, which is a South Park. It's a South Park app, and I enjoy playing it, but it gets so frustrating sometimes. And I'm also still playing Horse Haven and sometimes Simon's Cat Crunch. But yeah, there we go. That's what I've been doing lately. And I've recently been utterly obsessed with metal detecting videos. No reason why. Don't be surprised if I rent a metal detector sometime and go around my backyard. But spring has sprung and the yard work is going to come. At least once the snow clears off, I should be all set. Dad was kind to me and gave me the Easter gift of a chainsaw, so now I can actually do things with trees, like cut off limbs and take down the smaller trees that we've got littering our yard. There's some trash trees is all I would call them. They're just junk. They sprung up because there were other trees around, and now I want to get rid of them. We'll see. I'll keep you posted on how successful I am. If I come in on the next show and you see, a stump, you'll know I've been unsuccessful with the chainsaw. Don't worry, there are chainsaw safety videos too, and I've been watching those. But outside of that, I want to say thank you so much for joining me. It's the 245th episode, and there will be many more. Though, clearly not always on time. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me. It's almost 17 minutes here, so I'm going to say goodnight and have a wonderful week. I will hopefully finish the first part of this freaking prayer shawl soon. And maybe next week I'll have a little unicorn courtesy of Kina. But yeah, there we go. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. And thank you to everybody who leaves a comment. I read it and reply to them all. I appreciate everybody who says something to me online because it makes it all worthwhile. It really does. And I so appreciate hearing from people. And yeah, thank you so much. And don't forget, whenever you're doing crafts, from the simple to the sublime, you're making the world a more beautiful place. And for that, I thank you. Have a good week, everybody.